I tried extreme fasting by eating once a day. Here's what happened. You could eat pizza and burgers every day, drink beer, and still lose weight, but is it a good idea? When I started researching the one meal a day diet, sometimes referred to OMAD, it was the simplicity that drew me to the plan. You eat one meal per day, consisting of whatever you want, typically at your regular dinner time. Super unconventional, right? However, the OMAD is really just an extreme variant of intermittent fasting or a more hardcore cousin of the warrior diet. The difference between OMAD and traditional fasting is instead of fasting for the typical window, like 16 hours, you fast for about 23 hours, including the time you spend sleeping. While the premise sounds a little shady, like a dietary supplement being hawked by a doctor on a late-night infomercial, let's explore the reasoning and science on both sides of the debate before we totally write it off. Why eat only once a day? Most people cringe at the thought of missing a single meal. Intentionally missing all but one meal every day seems excessive and unnecessary. But proponents of OMAD claim a multitude of benefits, including 30 p.m. slump at the office. OMAD is said to eliminate the sluggishness people feel while digesting their lunch, because there is no lunch. Weight loss. It's extremely hard to be at a caloric surplus when you're eating one time per day. Even if your one meal is not healthy by normal standards, you're not taking in as many calories as you would if we're eating all day long. Diet freedom. Forget logging calories or eating out of Tupperware. You free up a lot of mental energy when you don't have to plan 4 to 6 meals per day. Some follow this eating pattern for religious reasons. But others, including prominent pro athletes like Ronda Rousey and Herschel Walker, voluntarily eat once a day for the long term. Walker claims to have been eating one meal a day, typically a salad and some bread in the evening, for years. There's even some historical evidence that the ancient Romans only ate one large meal a day before breakfast began its rise in popularity during the Middle Ages. My experience with trying OMAD. During my time experimenting with OMAD, I ate once a day multiple times, but never for an extended period of time. My longest streak was 5 days. Several times, I lifted weights, played full-court basketball, or did other types of strenuous exercise in a fasted state. Here are my 3 most important takeaways from trying the OMAD diet. 1. Just because you can eat anything, doesn't mean you should. Early in my OMAD eating, I got caught up in the childlike glee of being able to eat freely. Then I realized I had consumed only nachos, wings, and whiskey in 48 hours. This certainly isn't the optimal fuel for a healthy body. Yes, part of OMAD's appeal is the fun of eating what you want, but you should strive to make your one meal balanced and micronutrient rich for the sake of your overall health. 2. It's probably not great for serious strength training. I'm an avid lifter. While I didn't notice any serious loss of strength on OMAD, I wasn't exactly plowing through the iron either. If you simply lift for general health and aren't concerned with performance, restricting your meals probably won't change anything for you. But serious lifters who care about increasing their strength over time may want to adopt a less extreme version of OMAD, like the warrior diet or a typical 16 to 8 eating window. 3. It's a great way to improve discipline and willpower. One of the reasons I tried OMAD was to see if I had the mental toughness to prevent myself from eating. It was challenging. Hunger is a powerful feeling. On some days I gave in and ate lunch. But most of the time, I was proud I'd stuck to the diet and felt free to reward myself with a hearty meal. If you believe that discipline is a muscle and yours needs to be strengthened, OMAD is one way to do so, an option that will actually get you in better shape.